Well, good morning. Yes, this is for people that go on my LinkedIn site. What it is, I'm creating, it's free energy. It's better than solar panels and windmills. And of course, fusion and fission. It's a form of 0 point energy. And here's how it works. First of all, lithium. Of course, we know that's a battery, or they use that for batteries. But here's how it's going to work. You take lithium and you take an isotope it, which you mix it in with the lithium material. And what happens, it turns clear. So as we experiment and find the right isotope for the lithium, which is more like a black substance, as we mix it together with the proper amount of lithium and the proper amount of isotope, it turns clear. Now what we do is we sandwich that together in some form of, it's like a plexiglass. Not glass, because it's got a flex, but it's more like a plexiglass. And once that is adhered together, you have to let it sit. But you have to actually have no air bubbles and all that stuff in it. Now, how does it work? Well, it kind of works with sunlight. The sunlight actually produces the energy that's required for that. So if you want to charge up your phone and you got a phone that you can just, lay on one of those devices that charges up your phone, or, you want to plug your TV into it or whatever, it'll actually work. Now, has this been tested? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I tested it. It works. I'm not going to reveal the isotope. You can find that out yourself if you want to try to make it work. And the material I'm using. It's not plexiglass and it's not glass. It's something you have to make. But I will give you a hint. When you mix the lithium they use for the batteries in with the isotope, which for somehow it changes in chemical reaction, changes it, the compound, and it turns clear. And then you sandwich it together with this somewhat called, I would say, you can call it Pyrex, I guess. It's got to be able to flex. Then you set it, you can make it square, oval, or whatever design you want, but I go like square. And I set it down on this device, and this is where you can have your plugs, where you can plug in all your devices and everything else. But you want to make sure you have some form of lighting. It doesn't have to be a lot of lighting, just enough to energize the isotope and the lithium that's together. But I'll tell you something, it can be dangerous if you don't put the proper isotope in it. It will catch on fire. And if you don't use the proper, I'm going to say, if you don't use the proper, we'll say, plastic, or what it is, it's another form of exotic material you have to use. It's not plexiglass or glass. It's an exotic material that's clear, and it has to be clear. Because if it's not clear, well, you're going to have a problem. You're not going to be able to make it work, because it won't work. But if you use too much isotope and too little lithium, it won't work either. So you have to kind of get the material, an exotic material, just right. So how to do that? Well, all my experiments and everything had pretty much, and my mistakes, in my experiments. Finally led up to finding the right material and exotic material and the right dosage, I would say, or the right formula for the lithium and the isotope, which I will not reveal. And the platform, it goes on. With that being said, and without the platform, nothing works. It's a dead horse in the water. So I'm looking into something that can actually power, New York City with this device. Of course, the platform would have to be designed to handle the power grid, which ain't nothing. Basically, once you got the exotic material correct, it's got to be correct, and you got the lithium and the isotope mixed in together, which if it's not mixed in together, it'll like either explode or overheat or catch on fire or it'll be a dead horse in the water. So this is what you have to understand. So have fun with that if you want to give it a shot. And what kind of exotic material? It's a clear exotic material. And it flexes. And it has to be made to flex. Not like flex like you can bend it in half and all that stuff, but flexible enough so where, the lithium and your isotope won't move around in there and stuff, because you gotta understand this stuff will harden, but it'll be flexible. And how it works is you don't even have to charge it. You don't have to hit it with no electricity. Actually, it creates its own. The isotope and the lithium together, of course, it'll turn clear. And why that chemical reaction happens, I'm still studying that part because there's more to my project than you think. Because if I can make this, I would say you only have to make it probably 2 feet by 2 feet, a foot and a half, or even a foot. Start out small. I started out with a 12 by 12, and the ratio of the lithium and the isotope that was tricky. After I got it all figured out, and I found some, because it doesn't work with plexiglass or regular glass for sure. What you do is the exotic material, which there is abundance of. So there's abundance of everything. The isotope is abundance of that. So once you got your lithium, your isotope, and you mix it together very slowly. It's a slow process now. If it's not mixed together properly, it's like gunpowder or like a bomb. So you really got to get the isotope correct with the lithium, because I've done like, I don't know, probably 500,000 different types of ways of, when I finally found the isotope that actually makes the lithium turn clear. You can't add too much of the isotope, but once it's clear, you're ready to go. Then you need the exotic material. Now, that exotic material is not plexiglass or glass. It's a form of that, but using that exotic material, which is clear, and I'm sure scientists that are watching this right now knows what exotic material is and what kind to use. So that's your hint. And you can, like I said, it'll run a flashlight all the way up to, I would say, a good-sized city. And there you go. 0 point energy made by just practicing and understanding what energy is. And that'll take care of our energy problem. You get rid of the solar panels, get rid of the fan mills, and you don't need a big place to power unit. I mean, yeah, we can keep the power lines and all that what we got, but you don't need that big of a building to put this in. So you have fun, and if anybody's interested, comment below, subscribe, and I will show you what I've discovered. I'm not going to show you everything. I'm just going to show you the actual finished product, and hopefully I get some investors involved, because everyone can have one in their house. Is it safe? Yes, it'll be safe once it's together. It's safe. And once you got the proper isotope and the proper lithium and the exotic material all together, and the platform, in other words, you don't need a fuse box anymore. But I would put some kind of safety device in there to disconnect from the unit, you know, to the house. Precautions. You can put a fuse in there if you want to. A breaker box, but that's about it. So what do you say? It's better than all this other crap that's being put up there with a generator, 2 generators or whatever, put together, and you turn them and it works. That's all crap. That'll never work. Friction is what the problem is. There's no friction here. There's nothing, no moving parts, no nothing. It just makes energy out of the air, and it works day and night. So I'm interested if anybody wants to work with me on this project and open up a factory and start making these things, because I need people to help me build platforms for this 0 point energy device. Because, like I said, right now it's 2 by 2, 2 feet by 2 feet square, and it sits down into a platform which is, you need that platform to use it to get the energy off. In other words, the more energy you request from this device, the more it'll put out. It'll actually do it, and there's no heat. It's actually all natural, and it's safe. I've already tried everything. I've hit it with hammers, this and that, and everything else, and it doesn't break, believe me. So it's definitely safe. You can touch it with your hands. It doesn't burn. It doesn't get hot, and it's very, I would say, very dependable. How long will it last for? I don't know. I've been running mine for a long time. I can set my phone on there and charge it up within, I don't know, an hour, maybe less. So I don't have to worry about damaging my phone. And lights, well, it'll run a stove. It'll run your AC. You can even jump start your car if you got a dead battery. So there's a lot of applications this can be used for. So if anybody's interested, leave a comment below. I'm on LinkedIn right now. I go under PCX City. I'm the owner of that. I'm a scientist, and I've been working on this project for many years, and did my research. And where did I get my knowledge? Well, I can't reveal at this point. But if you want to sign up with me, you're going to have to sign a waiver that you cannot reveal any of this information to anybody. So it's definitely top secret. That's it. Now, the government, you want to come and buy my idea and see it work for yourself. Come on. I want $10 million, and it's yours. But here's the deal. The people come first. Okay? And then you can get rid of your carbon monoxide, your CO levels and all that stuff. It'll all go away because it doesn't take anything. It doesn't give up anything. It's clean and affordable and free. But why you can't, I just can't sell the product for free is because it took me a lot of my money to put into it and time. So basically, nothing's going to be free. It's not going to be very expensive either. So I think the platform and what application you want to use it for probably will cost you. I can give you information on that too as well. And once you've got it all figured out, then you can just take off for it. So here's how it's going to go. I'll need some. I'll need a building, and I'll need the material, and I need some workers. So this will create jobs. And once it gets going, of course, once it gets all rolling, if I can get some good investors, they'll make a good profit. And definitely, it's just as good as artificial intelligence, AI, you know, artificial intelligence. So we're coming into a new era, and don't have to worry about electric cars because there won't be no batteries. We can use this device in electric cars. And like I said, the more gas pedal you give it, the faster it'll go. I don't know the limits of this thing, but I can see there's no limitation on how much energy you want to pull out of it. And it's a 2x2 platform. It's probably, I don't know, we'll just say a little bit more than a quarter of an inch thick. And it's about 2 feet by 2 feet. But you need this, it needs to be hooked up to a platform and to provide the application you want to use it for. You can make them smaller and put them on lawnmowers, the power electric motor, mow your lawn tractors, cars, houses, boats, whatever. And there's no COs. So there you go. And you can get rid of all your windmills and your solar panels that ain't doing crap. And yeah, RVs, of course. They're always out there. There's a lot of RVs. And we can make them cheap enough to actually be affordable. But right now, at this point in time, I got too much invested and too much time into it. And to make it safe and to make it work the way it's supposed to. Well, leave your comments below, your phone number, and when I get a chance, I'll give you a call. We'll speak of it. I'm not going to tell you, you know, what is this, what is that? No. And you can discriminate me in any way you want, but it does work. And that's guaranteed. So you guys have a great day. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to my channel. I'm not here to make any money, but I can use some donations if it's possible to keep up on my work and to help the people out here. And actually, it'd probably be the whole world. And also, you can power, you know, planes, jets. They can be electric motors. I mean, Elon Musk, he's got an idea, and I got the battery for him. And it's not really a battery. You know, it's something that will definitely work on anything that you want to make electric. But anyway, even hair dryers, I don't care what you use it on. But yeah, the application can be big or small. And basically, it's we came into a new era, and without the discussing the product of knowing that we are in trouble, that we're gonna have to go from there. All right, you guys have a nice day, and leave your comments below. Subscribe, give me a like. Makes the channel move forward, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.